Tape is rolling, boys and girls. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show. It is Whacked Out Wednesday here in the studio. It is September 6th, 2017, and it is post-mortem mini telethon day out there. And for those of you guys
with
and girls who are new,
special guest trivia games.
Special guests. That's
yes.
Right.
Supposedly they're bringing 6 people into the office, and then you also have like the over in the office right now. I think Pete the Noob, who's a Twitch partner, is actually going to be over there as well,
hanging out with the guys and gals.
Yeah,
down
and
at the
Ravalox is supposed to be there, and Brazen Spirituality, and eventually I'm supposed to get my happy ass over there as well.
Yeah, well, you're running the boards. I mean, it helps.
Yeah, so
helps if the guy who knows how to control all the operations shows up. That's for sure.
Something like that, but at the same time, I tried to make it like click button, click button, click button. Look at your phone.
Yeah, that's
Don't
the
pay attention to,
wondrous point of OBS, is it makes it so easy to transition and move back and forth once it's all set up prim and proper.
I was gonna say, hey Eagle, if you're listening to my stream, would you tell me if I'm blowing out things? For some reason, it doesn't blow out on anywhere else other than on my stream, and so I lowered my mic volume down to 70. Yeah, my mic volume down to 75% inside of Windows, and we'll see what that does. Hopefully, it sounds a lot clearer. I was notified of that last night by Yinky, so thank you, Yinky, for informing me that the sound was a little blown out. After that, so last night we did have a player gathering. Only a few people showed up, just because it wasn't an official. It was more of like a pre-stream gathering, that we did hang out. Got to hang out, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to wear the Airy Fun shirt again.
Oh, yeah, you're going to show them how ghetto you are? You're going to wear the same shirt two days in a row, 2 events?
I changed pants.
Put your kilt on. Put your kilt on. Forget the pants.
Oh, well, my kilt is in storage. Otherwise, I would wear that. Yeah.
Sitting down on the farm.
Yeah, I wouldn't wear it as a skirt. I'd wear it as a kilt, so there would be nothing underneath. And then I would make sure, and I would man spread for everything. Just because you've got to have that cool breeze going through, and making sure
gotta have the cool breeze.
Yeah. Now I do need to get there is actually some news that we have. Otherwise, and we still have some questions.
Oh, we got questions, and we got answers.
We've got questions and answers for people.
That's right. You may not like the answers, but we've got them.
Yeah. Then we do have a stand-up corner from yesterday. We do have a cat that actually attacked the corner of my green screen earlier. So we'll see if
we'll keep an
she
eye on
continues
that
attacking
green
it,
screen and see if it
comes crashing down.
Down behind you. Nice to see that back up finally. So you get a little bit more temporarily settled in there.
Yeah, temporarily settled in these temporary accommodations.
As I like seeing everybody walk around behind you in the house there, you know. When
Hey.
Up. You know, look
Awesome.
Look like an
you
office.
Say hi to Heather.
You know, Jack was in the office, and all the people walking around behind him.
Dude, there was 4 computers in that room, so it was a communal. Office. So I'm cool with that. I'm good. We'll do it that way. So, are you ready for stand-up corner?
Am I ready for stand-up? Am I ever ready for stand-up? No, I'm not.
No, that's why. I mean, because like one of the things we actually talked about last night was our lack of a script and lack of knowing what we're doing.
We have no script here. That's right. This show is live, unscripted, 5 days a week, over 2 years running here, bringing you the Shroud Avatar news and events and happenings. Yeah, he's playing. Well, she's playing with that corner there. I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah, now she's over in this corner.
Yeah, that's the corner.
It's over. Yeah.
But yes, let's tackle yesterday's stand-up corner for the boys and girls out there.
Because I mean, new fun stuff for your bondage dungeons coming from the art department. So don't forget, stand-up corners where the devs say, "Hey, I worked on this yesterday. I'm working on this today." Something random gets written down. Eventually, it gets posted to the forums, and we get to interpret it. So if you needed that bondage room, you need to be thanking Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob.
Because he's working on the pillories.
Pillories?
Yeah. Yeah. And the Haunted Inn.
Yeah,
Where's
can't
Fletcher?
Wait to see that.
What, you want the pillories?
Well, both. Yeah.
Or do you need your flogger?
I think we need some cat and nine tails to go with that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then you also need the
riding crop.
The riding crop for your riding your horse.
The paddle.
The real quick, what shape do you want the paddle in? Because that might be an add-on store purchase.
Well, you got to have the big one and the small one, right?
That you need the shaped one with like the heart.
What one with the heart? Yeah.
And List wants it perforated for less wind resistance. I don't know what you're talking about.
Thanks to Gix. It's all his fault. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about those remotes and stuff.
So if you check your email right now, when we get to our sponsors, Reeld has an extra special discount code for today.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, it's in your email. Then after that, the almighty, did I do Fletcher yet? No, I did.
Fletch lives.
He's working on bugs.
Bug.
Yeah, I was about to until it squirreled. Then the almighty Gix Vargach, Matt. He's animating the tree creature attacks. See, what the tree creature is really going to do, it's just going to stand there, and over time, it's just going to absorb you. Because eventually, nature will reclaim what was once hers.
No?
You don't agree with that?
I said Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Did I share that picture on Facebook the other day of the tree reclaiming the abandoned building? Where it just grew all the way around it? Oh, yeah.
I saw one with a tree around the fire hydrant. I saw a bike in a tree. I've seen all sorts of strange and interesting stuff out there on the interwebs.
Yeah, the interwebs are fantastic for bringing you random stuff.
From Shroud.
Oh yeah, you see.
Oh yes, very nice, very nice indeed. You guys and gals gonna love this.
Yeah. Then Reed
Bravo.
He's working on the Oracle Eye Throne, and don't forget that Eye is going to be on the seat.
Well, that was just a guess. I don't know about that.
It's going to be on the back, and it's going to be above, so it's going to kind of look like a halo. And then over in design, Beezus.
The bees.
Working on Release 46 tasks and Release 45 bugs.
Bug.
And for all those people that keep on asking, loot updates.
Yeah. We need some work on the loot updates across the board.
Just a smidge. Then after that,
we do have my screen wobbling like that.
Well, I think that happened something in game because mine wobbled as well.
Yeah, now the battle out in front there is it's causing some kind of weird visual effect.
Yeah, a little shake. Maybe they earthquaked?
Oh, it's possible.
Fireball causes screen shake now.
Oh, Fireball causes screen shake? Oh, yep. Fireball, screen shake.
Fireball.
Yeah, Seawolf.
Seawolf.
Working on the South Longfall wetlands. Whereas Damien, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Working on the Highvale outskirts and playtesting. Then Dan the Man.
And the man Brennan.
NPC scheduling updates. Trying to make sure that they all run from wherever they're at to their jobs on time. In player towns.
It's funny watching some of these NPCs reset.
Well, especially when there's like 20 of them all running together.
Yeah, if you go out to Exeter, I used to love watching the NPC march. They would all march their way home, and then they'd all come running out.
Yeah.
Then the next morning or whatever the next cycle was, and just funny to watch them all. It's like reminded me of Fantasy Island, you know.
Yeah.
It's positions, everybody. Take your places. Everybody comes running out down to the docks, you know. The plane,
Cat is having way too much fun right now. With
I
the
see
green
that. Told you to put the cat in the other room, but
hey, that's not going to happen. Otherwise, that's all you would hear is meow, 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 meow. It's like, let her have fun with the green screen until it comes crashing down.
Until it comes crashing down on your head, then yes.
Then you get to see whether or not I am wearing pants today. Am I wearing pants?
I know the answer to that question.
Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Then let's see. Where were we at? Sanyo working on the Release 46 quests and bugs.
Bugs.
From Release 45. Lum the Mad.
Lum the Mad.
Working on Release 45 bugs.
Bug.
Dude, seriously, what the hell are you doing? He's like going at it both sides.
One side, other side. Pull back the magic screen. That's right.
I know.
Open up a hole into reality.
I know shit. Seriously. What are you doing, kitty? Having a field day.
Let that kitty on your lap, will you?
No, here she comes. Come on up. She looked like she was gonna jump, and then she's like, "No, I'm not gonna jump. Not gonna do it." So let's do it this way, so that way we can see whether or not we end up with the claw on the cheek again. Then Sorcerer Steve, he's working on the North Shattered Hills enemies and resource spawning. The Energy Vortex. List Rostov. Still messing around on Crooked Shank, and he's moved on to the Northwest Black Blade Mountains.
So we gonna enjoy the Crooked Shank?
Absolutely,
we have to
you
go out
are.
there and straighten things out.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta keep on stroking it until it eventually gets straightened out. So it's a long, thorough
Keep
process.
working it.
Yeah, it may or may not require a little spit and polish. Waiting for you to do something else because it looks like you're about to bust out laughing. Then over in tech, Eric working on bugs
Bug,
and bugs.
bug,
Then JY
J-Y.
working on the forums watch and conversation systems updates. Then Wizard Smoke
Wizard smoke.
he's working on bugs
Bug,
or roaches for Laz.
smoking them roaches.
He's trying to get rid of all the roaches. There will be no evidence when he is done. Then the Deathbringer one and only is also working on bugs and bugs.
Bug.
That takes us to our useless overhead group where Andrea,
Andrews.
she is working
It's
on
not billing these days.
her name's first in alphabetical order. She's working on the hey, stop that. It's gonna be
Is
awesome.
that
when
what
it's
it is? They put it in alphabetical order and never realized that.
alphabetical order by first name, not last name. That's because Chris, I should say, Chaos, what he does is he puts everything in an Excel spreadsheet and organizes it by group, and he just types into an Excel spreadsheet every day.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh, yeah. Then let's see, where was I at? She's
Andrea?
working on forums and localization and trying to locate some sanity.
Ooh.
Whereas the Dippy Bird,
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
he's trying to manage Jira.
Trying.
Well, I mean, Godzilla is a painful thing to manage.
Yeah.
And so, and
Some
bugs.
help from Rodan. Bug.
And patch direction. I would like all the patches to go north by northwest.
Just one direction.
Just one direction.
Just one direction.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Then Barrick, he's working on forums moderation and telethon prep and promotions and announcements. Then from there, Hutch.
Hutch. Oh, this is gonna drive me fucking nuts.
What? The bugs?
This fireball shit.
Oh, the bouncy screen from Fireball. Well, it's better than a furball.
I'll take a furball.
Are you sure about that? What would that furball be doing to your green screen?
Yeah. It wouldn't be fucking up my eyes, that's for sure.
Wouldn't be giving you motion sickness?
Ah, man, that's just fucked up, man.
Yeah. Bug report it. Then, where was I at? I don't even... Barrick
Chaos.
working on the forums moderation.
You already did it, Eric. You're on chaos.
Yeah.
No, Hutch.
No, Hutch.
Hutch.
Prison row home layout and meetings. The Attenwood was trying to find some sanity and forums, and he's watching the bugs.
Bug.
Lord British, he's happy with a Dragon Con success. He only managed to nibble a little bit on Wolfdom's arm.
Just a
And
little bit.
I have seen the pictures of that.
Sure that wasn't
Yeah.
last year's pictures?
No, that was this year.
I did it again this year?
Yes. Well, he nibbled on my arm first.
Well,
Yeah. And meetings. Chaos was working on telethon prep and office administration and patch notes and
love it.
and in
Love it.
customer service. Whereas Serafina, she is reviewing the weekly update and regression tests. And Dance Party, in customer service and
Lovely
shipping.
customer service.
The Dippy Bird, I'm sorry, the Dark Star.
I was gonna say the bird.
Well, this cat is occupying my time. I'm trying to hold her in such a way as that she doesn't chew on a certain cable that's connected to my headphones, and trying to gently massage the pussy, trying to make it happy.
Gently.
Yeah, and she is staring like right at the microphone. She's like, yes. So Darkstar Dragon Con was also a success, and patch direction and meetings, release 46 Jira triage, and preparing for Yield Telethon. And that's what our devs were working on. Ooh,
Telethon.
that hurts. Yep.
That was yesterday. Jeez, look at this mess going on out here.
What? I mean,
Holy crap.
you've got some meteor showers, you've got some fire, you've got some more fire. Welcome to Hell on Earth, aka.
Welcome to the NBNN Daily Show. That's right.
Welcome
we
to
get
California.
a show every day out here, whether you guys are paying attention or not.
Oh yeah. Well, don't forget California is on fire. Houston or the southeast Texas is underwater. Florida is about to be hit with a hurricane. Yep.
Or two.
Yeah,
Or
two.
three.
Yeah.
There's now three headed this way.
Right behind Irma is what's the name of that hurricane after Irma?
Yeah. I can't even pronounce it.
I can't remember what the name was.
And then there's
But
another
yes.
one right behind that one, an H.
Yeah. So hopefully everything's gonna work out well. Everybody's safe.
This big one I don't think's coming near us. Even if it tracks the way it's supposed to, by the time it gets where I am, I'm predicting that it's not gonna be much or nothing when it gets here. But I'm watching, keeping a close eye nonetheless, because the way these weather patterns have been a little too crazy.
Yeah.
I just love the way they have this prediction of this hurricane. It's like, it's going to meander all the way thousands and thousands and thousands of miles on a straight course. And then when it hits Florida, it's just going to decide to turn and take a vacation, according to the...
Well, it does want to get on the highway right along the coast.
It wants to go up the I-4 corridor and stop by Disney.
The real question,
hello.
is it going to be paying the tolls on that damn road?
Yeah, no. I don't believe so.
Are you sure about that?
No.
Is it going to be like the deer that was on the toll road the other day that was a buck short?
It's a buck short? Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Bad pun.
I love bad puns. Bad puns are where it's at, man. If we don't have some bad puns around here, we're not doing our job.
Yeah, let's take a quick peek at this.
Quick peek at what?
Yeah, I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share with you just so everybody has... if you ever want to know what's really going on in the world and you really want to be scared shitless, bring this site up. This site will keep you sober most of the day around, just checking out what's going on.
Yeah, that's not a show material. That's not show material at all.
Yeah, there's only 4 tropicals and 4 storms out there right now.
Hey, it's all
3
good.
of them
it's all
aimed
good.
directly at Florida.
Okay, so let's go back to some questions and answers. I have no idea where we were at.
I have a slight idea as soon as I can get that screen up.
Yeah, I think we were the last one I think was Derek Vissiard, I think.
Give me a minute. Sort of had a little oopsie here.
Wait, did you hear the cat do that agitated meow?
I did.
Yeah, it's because she really doesn't like being held the way I'm holding her.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna turn around and bite you again. Come on. Bite me. Bite me.
Bite me. Bite me.
Bite me. Bite
Hurt
me.
me. Hurt me.
Okay. Let's see if that keeps her from messing around with the green screen. Okay, so last question I think we asked yesterday was new basements and the ETA for this. Did we do that?
Hang on, I gotta get to the right page.
Oh,
here.
wait, no. It was after that. We did our Armelians.
Animosh was where we were at.
Oh, Animosh. So the next question. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, Animosh, the
Cats?
two different fronts question was there, and then Armelian was behind that.
Cat's
But
about to do
there's,
something weird. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Of course, he's gotta go chase the pussy. Gotta go chase the endless chase. Put the cat out, damn it. Be like the Flintstones.
Hopefully, Cat doesn't hack a furball up on my bed.
There you
That
go.
would suck. Yeah, so we did actually discuss Animosh's questions about investing on two fronts.
Yes.
And then Armelian wants to know, when will we get a way to protect gear in our bags from being sold to vendors and or from being salvaged,
Very
aka
valid question.
mark, not for sale, not for salvage. Yeah, very good question. I hope that answer is sooner rather than later. Skyo
Indeed.
wants to know, please, will there be any more high-level difficult zones added or additional pockets of high-level mobs added before the end of episode 1? Please, please. Well, we know we have the Treacher coming in.
Yes.
We know that they plan on adding a few more mobs, which means that I would plan to expect a few more bosses. So, yes.
Now, as to high-level areas, I know they're balancing areas by adding, like Longfall, they've added a couple 1 and 2s, or was it Longfall? I know they added a few low-level areas to balance out, but Longfall could use a couple high-level areas, is what I meant to say.
Oh, some mid
we
and
need
high
a
level
4
stuff.
and 5 out near Longfall. I mean, it's not good enough that we have the Exeter mines or the Elysium mines.
What you're
or
really saying
Vertus Pass right there. It's not good enough for everybody to have all that right there. So,
what you're really saying is that you want people that move into your towns to have a variety of hunting areas to where they don't have to leave that
no,
area.
I'm actually very fine with it the way it is.
Oh, okay.
I was being facetious. Like I said, it's not like we don't have Elysium or Exeter or Vertus right there. All 5-level areas. You know, people want 5-level right outside their doorstep is what they're asking for. They don't want to walk 5 feet up to Vertus and go. Yeah.
Yeah. Then let's see. Skyo also wants to know. Last telethon it was talked about that we would address defensive stance and how it was currently applied for each armor type. Can we have some general insight on what the future looks like for this skill?
Okay.
Wait for balance pass.
I've got to question the verbiage there. We talked about we would address. No, they talked about it. They never said they were going to address it. They just said.
Well, they did
pass.
say balance pass.
But that's all they said. They didn't go any further saying they were going to do anything more, less, indifferent. They would look at it in the balance pass. That's all they said.
Yeah. And then, will there be another opportunity for 100% XP refund on skills again?
Yes.
As the trees get changed, that is when he does it.
Yes.
And Oplek wants to know, do you plan on creating a I survived early access reward?
Oh,
I love that
absolutely.
one. I love that one.
Absolutely. There's a +1 for that one. Absolutely.
Then Rentier violated the 3-question rule.
Violated it. bad.
Yeah.
Must be a noob. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. 3 times. 3 times.
Yeah.
So do we want to read all these, or do we want to pick a couple cherry?
I'm going to skip the one on the forums because you know what? That's forums. Who really cares about forums? Will the recipes ever be sortable in the recipe book? It's not.
Please. Please.
Yes. Alphabetical order, something else, by gear
Searchable
type,
recipe
searchable.
book.
Yes. The next question is, will recipes be searchable in the recipe book for teaching others? So, yeah. Will backpacks, which lost all their durability in one of the last releases, get back their full durability, or do we need to repair all with Kodos? You know what? If it's an add-on store purchase, bug report it.
Yes.
If it's a crafted backpack, just craft a new one. Renting system with the tenant. At the moment, only the tenant can access her or his containers, but they have no possibility to allow other tenants in the same room to share it. Will this be possible in the future? So tenants should be able to set granular permissions on their items.
If I want to be a tenant and let 300 people access my chest, I should be allowed, damn it.
Granular permissions for tenants, yes. Renting system with tenant at the tenants can use the bank device but not the vendor. Will they be able to do so in the future? At the moment, I need to make them kindreds to place items in there. What? I think he got that one backward. The owner can do it.
The catch is if you set them as tenant guest, they still can't. You have to give, first off, you have to have the device as kindred.
Oh, yeah.
And that would also allow them to be able to steal the device at that point. So,
because
the permission system really needs, with all these questions, we just need to point out again that that's where a lot of work really should be focused in our yeah. I think everybody agrees in that, but yeah.
Yep, permissions need a massive overhaul. It will come eventually. I'm not going to go over this one about items and lights or objects. Why? I mean, that would be granular permissions.
Because everybody wants to know. Especially people who own inns. That we want to know about this stuff. We need to know.
Will there be an increase in placeable tenant items in rentable rooms itself to exceed the village lot maximum? Probably not.
This was addressed this past release, I believe.
When they said that they're going to be addressing those eventually. Yes. What are the reasons for advancing a refining skill? They don't give bonus items while crafting, and they are only needed to use recipes, but I never got any recipes who needed a proficiency with more than 60 in refining.
You'll find
eventually, they're going to be redoing the crafting system and requiring a lot more stuff.
Well, no, there's already benefits right now. Yeah, but he needs to discover that by himself. If you want to find out why you want to go over 60, go over 60 and find out why.
Maybe. Will it be possible to rename containers outside of the backpack, like chest, furniture, etc., placed on lots, instead of having to name it inside of your backpack and then place it? Yeah, that'd be great.
Would be. I don't know why we don't have
wonderful. Yeah, it would be wonderful. Hey, it would also be wonderful if we could change the clothing on our vendor.
Well, we know that's coming.
We know it's coming eventually. Stymie from the Syndicate wants to know if we can have a deed to purchase in the store to allow pot owners to add a combat NPC slot to their property. Many of us early settlers to Novia are early, and we're given many of these NPCs like hacked oracle pets and various pets. It would be nice to create a friggin' zoo when you have a small plot.
Speaking of zoos, I saw something on people wanting to farm in bestiary, and that got me to thinking. I'm thinking they could make a bundle if they sell farms, or they sell a scene basically where you can farm, and it would be an addition to your lot, almost like a basement, where you would put a gate, and you would go through a gate or something like that, and you would then appear on the farm where you would have, i.e. more space, a different scene to work your animals and not take up space in the town scenes. Just a thought. But
put the crack pipe down.
Hey, we got basements. Why not? We're gonna have cities floating in the sky. We got.
Well, you know what? There's this farm out in Brecon Bay. You can go have a field day, like planting some nightshade mandrake on that old animal. Yeah. There's only like 16 greenhouses out there.
Yeah, you got about 20 of them sitting out in a place called Snug Harbor.
Yeah.
Also got greenhouses for rent. And if you need more information, check out Weddings and More by Laz. Place.com.
and can Barrett get a pay raise because he does an awesome job for our community?
No.
He. No.
No raise for you. 1 year.
Yeah. No rest for you. Then let's see. Cage Storm also wants to know he fancies being a traveling salesman some of the time, and any chance of getting a pet that doubles up as a container that players can look through and buy from. So he wants a wandering merchant pet, maybe a donkey laden down with swords.
Oh, sure. We're just going to give you a wandering bank. Yeah, let's just hand him a wandering bank.
Hey, there was this awesome stretch goal called the Pack Animals stretch goal.
Got one.
That I did sell off of Shroud Marketplace. I sold 2 of them. Then
but literally, he's looking for the old UO. Take your used to be able to get yourself a companion and load it up with crap, or tell your merchant to follow you around, and you basically had your merchant loaded up with all the shit that you didn't want to carry, overpriced, so that you could have. Great idea, bud. But
it's kind of like when I had to go help Shooter over on Saturday morning. I had 30,000 scrap on me, and so it's like I just went to the closest vendor that I had access to, put it up for sale for like 100 times what it was worth, and then I teleported to Shooter to go help him out. Now the funny thing is, he also asked that he enjoys a spot of busking and traveling across Novia. And he wants a non-combat pet that will actually hold up a bag, and so people can drop money into it. So he wants the monkey that will actually do that.
I think we need a tip hat,
Yes. Well, we also need the functioning tip jar that we can place out on the lot.
You can place out, a hat, pass the hat around. But I like the idea of that. That would be pretty cool. That would be great for those wandering bards out there in the world.
Oh, yeah. Then after that, we do have, let's see, Amarius. You ready for this one?
Amarius. How did you get to Amarius?
Well, I skipped the rest of the comments from Cage Storm because I actually read his questions in reverse order.
Yeah, I know that.
Then
so there's how you got to that first question when I realized what you were doing.
Then after that, not a question per se. So yeah. So then from there, that becomes the next actual group of questions.
If
Amarius.
Oplek's question was answered, I would tell him to go out to check out Soda Stats at Umari's site, and he would know the answer of players with the most deaths from falling. But you see, you
is
skipped
that actually
question. Well, hello. Hello.
Well, he's just asking for additional stats where, like, how many people jumped off a bridge? It's like, I think that's a little bit digging into the minutia of the stats.
I would like to know that.
Yeah, no bullshit.
I would like to know how many people jumped off an airship to their suicide today. I want to know how many people had a hot air balloon pulled out from underneath them today.
The question is, how many people are working on their bandage skills?
That's right.
Or res pet, or they're working on their what's that falling damage debuff and the
Safe
subterfuge tree, safe fall. Yeah, they're working on that skill, and they happen to accidentally die. It's like, yeah. And Serafina joined us.
Oh,
woohoo!
Welcome, Sarah.
Woohoo! Wave. Then after that, let's see, what other questions do we have? See, the funny part is she's already probably organized all these into a nice Google Doc that she shared with everybody and said, hey, okay, answer these. Yay. I get to go sit in the office and do nothing in an hour.
An hour?
Well, I'll probably arrive there in a little over an hour.
This effect is driving me freaking nuts. That is crazy.
Which effect?
These guys are out there casting, and my screen is shaking like crazy, which is giving me a friggin' headache.
Well, quit staring at that. You're supposed to be staring at the questions, and you're supposed to be answering them.
Well, yeah, the questions are up on another screen, thank you.
Well, then open up that your favorite tab on your primary screen and stare at that for a little bit, and maybe you'll be able to deal with the screen shake in a different way.
Well, that I can deal with, but that's another story.
Okay, yeah.
That we do, once, twice, 3 times a day. Once, twice,
4, 5, 6. Yeah. Keeps going and going and going.
Still going.
Then after that, Marius wants to know, when I get a notification that an item is low on durability in the top right corner of my screen, I open a paper doll and have to guess which item it could be. I thought that tooltip already said, like, your weapon or armor, so it's really not that, doesn't take that long.
Yeah, I mean, how many items do you really have?
Yeah, it's like, it's not like you're trolling through your entire inventory.
Yeah, all you got to do is go over your paper doll and see which one it is,
Well, I mean, he just wants a better visual indicator for that.
Well, I could say the same. I can agree, but,
I think that's not as good of a use of dev time at this point.
I can tell him this much. If you're getting an indicator on one piece of equipment, you better check all your equipment, buddy, because it's probably all damaged.
I died a ton the other day. I should probably check my equipment at some point in time in the near future and repair it all. Some point in the near future. Question 2, when I press the F, the social window comes up, and in that window are player names and locations that they are in. We can sort players by alphabetical order and by clicking on the large white player name text. I was wondering if we could get a large white text next to says locations, and when clicked on, it would put locations into alphabetical order. So he wants a better sorting feature for the players that are online in the... I've got a great way to do that. Yeah, you can do that as it is right now. So instead of doing that via F, you open up that teleport to a friend window, and then you can click on location.
No, I did not know that. Let's look at that real quick.
Oh,
yes, you can.
yeah.
Look at that.
So
if you
click on
sort
location.
by location.
Yeah, just teleport to a friend. See, the things you learn.
There's that answer. So if you're looking for
Yeah, just use the teleport window because that's what you really want to do anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I've seen some weird people I've seen some weird stuff with teleports. I've seen people actually click on the person on their friends list, then go into their backpack and click on the scroll and use it to teleport to the person selected on their friends list. I don't think many people realize that you can just take and throw it down, and I'm going to bring this up here.
On the hotbar?
On your hotbar. So then all you got to do is click on teleport, and it gives you this nice pretty menu where you can do all that sorting by name, by location. And of course, it'll tell you who you can truly teleport to, because down here, let's see.
Because
I
if
got
someone's
all
in single...
these people down here on my list, a lot of people in Hours Head, and a lot of people in different scenes that are in friends only mode or single player, and you can see there's a shit ton of them there.
Yeah, and if you can't teleport them, that means that they're in friends only or single player online. So
and just for giggles and grins for you folks, I'm going to expand that friends list out real quick. It's about 50 people from top to bottom, I've figured, throughout the time. So just to give you an idea how many people are hanging out today, there's 100. And around
I've only got about
in the game.
I've really only got about 65 friends that are online, but you have more friends than I do.
About 125 online right now.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
So
good.
for anybody who's wondering, you don't see people online, make friends, man.
That's like 100 people that don't know about Lunch with Laz and Jack. Do we have to start yelling at them?
We just gotta, we gotta be able to mass mail everybody and spam them.
Oh,
we gotta be able to spam different zones. I think we just need to have an NPC sitting on Novia, just spamming it out on Novia. What was that, Mom?
I said, how do you tell what number of your friends are online? I don't see a number.
Well, there is no number, but like from the way that we've got our list set up, it's about 50 people between top and bottom.
Yeah, if you spread your list out from your screen top to bottom so that it's fully spread out, it's approximately 50 people from top,
That is based off of your resolution. That is based off of your resolution, so you do need to be aware of that.
I thought that voice sounded familiar.
That was Jade.
That was Jade. Hi, Jade.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
Yep. And then, let's see. Where were we at?
We were at the point of the show where we start telling people about that wonderful NBNN app, but I do have to ask, usually when Miss Jade shows up, she's got something to tell us. Do you have something for us today, Jade, or you just miss our lovely personality stopping by to say hello today?
I have missed you. I am here to let you know that the Virtual League is running tonight. We are always looking for new fighters. We have had... Oh my gosh, it would take too long and you guys are in the middle of it. I'll do it either another day, but trying to keep the frame rates up, and with Ashmall building these horrifically gorgeous coliseums, it's been an interesting run, but we are always looking for new fighters. Virtual League runs tonight, 7:30 Central Standard Time, but I know you guys are really busy with the telethon, so I will just back out at that
Now,
point.
did you get a chance to update that on the calendar? Because we're going to be reading that here in a minute, and we'll give them the latest.
I believe so.
In 2 minutes. That's not right. All right, cool.
Wait,
I just got a message that says instance closing in 2 minutes.
What? I didn't get that message.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm partied with lists, so it might be something weird with that. I don't know.
Oh.
But anyway, it's time to tell everybody about that wonderful NBNN Shroud Avatar app, available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. And of course, you can go to nbnn.info, just click on the device that you've got, and it'll bring you to the appropriate download space, or you can search for NBNN or Shrouded Avatar on your device in the store, and it should bring you the NBNN Shrouded Avatar app. You can listen to our podcast daily. The latest podcast that we've done is uploaded every day to the app. You can check out the marketplaces. You can connect to the Discord channels. and search Discord rooms through the app. You can check out Soda Map. You can chat in the forums. You can do all sorts of stuff, including read the NBNN Daily Britannian, published 7 days a week, with all sorts of great news from Shroud of the Avatar and beyond. And, of course, the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar, hosted on NBNN.info. Needs a quick refresh.
Yep. Don't forget that NBNN .info community calendar is an aggregate of all of the available community calendars that Laz knows about. And if you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud of the Avatar, you do need to email news@nbnn.info, and that guy will eventually do something with it. Don't forget 12s and 6s around the clock. You can listen to two idiots interpret the news so you don't have to on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB. Rocks.
Yes. At 3 p.m. this afternoon, between 3 and 7, you do need to contribute $5 new money to
$5
Portalarium during the post-mortem. And don't forget the extra special guests of Travian Games are going to be there. Yes. 7 p.m. in-game, you do need to go hang out with Jade in the EVL Virtue League PvP tournament. Yes.
Now, hold on a second. We're letting the dogs out. Let's go back to that. Because the puppies were covering up that announcement.
What, the EVL Virtue League PvP tournament?
League, and,
out in Virtue Isle. Don't forget, Virtue Isle is embedded inside of Virtue Oasis. So do go there, hang out, enjoy the new custom-designed arena, and hopefully it's not too laggy.
And if you want to learn a little PvP and have a good time, go check the folks out there because, like Jade said, they're always looking for new folks to come out and attend the fights out there. What season are you all in right now?
We are currently in Season 7, about a third of the way through it. It's been a bumpy ride, again, because of the Coliseum and the frames per second.
It's been a ride since this game started, so just keep up the great work, and we'll keep telling people about it.
Thank you very much.
At 7 p.m. on WRFB.
WRFB.
Is the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock on Avatar's Radio is going to be DJ Squirrels biting through the wires.
Squirrel.
At 8 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB.
You are going to have your ear holes probed by none other than Dr.
Is the doctor in tonight?
I don't know. It's on the schedule.
I know, but
But I mean, she could still be on her extended
I know she's
vacation.
in class today, and she wishes she wasn't there, still recouping from Dragon Con. But if I know the divas like I know the divas, I think she'll be playing her tunes tonight during happy hour.
Yeah. In game, don't forget you do need to show up to Striker Sparhawks happy hour because it is Laz's favorite event of the week because it's also known as
Spend Sparhawks Gold.
And the final event of the evening is on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB. That rocks.
And that is the Record Room. And that's our community calendar for this September 6th in Shroud of the Avatar.
Brought to you today by CBS All Access.
Yes.
One of these days, one of these sponsors is going to catch on to that and be funny. It'll be funny. But meanwhile, we got to, of course, let's bring up Relics by Rild here before. I got to bring this up in its entirety here for today. Let's get this up there.
Oh, crap. My phone. It fell into the trash can.
Oh. Lucky that wasn't a tub.
It's a good thing there wasn't anything bad in the trash can.
That's right.
It was emptied yesterday.
But of course, Relics by Rild sending out a killer email. And in the spirit of today, Jack, you want to tell the folks about this? I've got it up on screen.
I'm looking for one of my 100 emails that I'm trying to figure out which one it actually went to. besides my Hotmail account. Let's see. Where's it at? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I can use this one. Download pictures, and then I can bring it up on
I just
screen.
opened up the email, put the email on screen. It's got
I had to
pictures
find it.
Oh.
and Clipsy is playing music tonight. You can bet your ass on that.
You can bet your
so-
sweet ass the Diva's playing.
Relicsbyreal.com. So this is Ben from Relics by Real is going to be celebrating our special friends at Travian Games being on the telethon. So today, if you use the discount code Munich Rocks,
Munich Rocks. Not WRFB Rocks. Munich
Rocks on relicsbyreal.com, you can get 25% off all of your Shroud of the Avatar merchandise. And in the spirit of the beer-loving city of Munich, Barrick will be giving away one of these Lord British and Darkstar beer steins during the telethon. Make sure you're in the Shroud of the Avatar Discord channel to be eligible.
It's a gorgeous, gorgeous looking beer stein.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget also to check out the comic by Tortoise and Hare Productions, which is done by Indy Martin and her partner. A New Beginnings, issue number 1. Yay!
That's right.
And shirts, clothing. Yep. Okay.
That's right. And of course, we'll move right on with the sponsors, of course. Don't forget, you're watching NBNN, where you can catch Liz and Jack 5 days a week right here inside Shroud of the Avatar on Twitch TV and NBNN.info. Of course, Think Pink, the Airy Fund, bringing you the fight for breast cancer. Big community event coming up this October. Check out the forums for the latest or go to airyfund.org to get the latest information. We have sign-up sheets out there available for people wanting to run events, and events are starting to fill up in October, so if you want to get in on the action, go check it out. Of course, Coilmore Wands, putting the magic in your hands. Arius Coilmore for your custom wands and staves. Shroud Music. You want a bard to follow you around? Shroud is your man. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come check out Market Road in Black Rock Cove, located in the Exeter, in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter and the Exeter Mines for your mining convenience and pleasure. Of course, Relics by Real, we just told you all about that. And when you're not using the promo code Munich Rocks to get your beer stein, you can use the promo code NBNN when you check out at relicsbyreal.com and save 10% off your purchases. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in hijinks and shenanigans throughout the week here in Shroud of the Avatar. You've got us daily. You've got the Deco Divas every Wednesday and Thursday. You've got Sarah and Andar tonight, late night. We've got House of Omen, late night Fridays and Saturdays. We've got the GMC Top 20 every Monday with Arius Coilmore. So much stuff happening out there on the airwaves. And you can listen on the net or on the in-game radio right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs right here inside Shroud of the Avatar, outside Shroud of the Avatar, actually. And Jack, you want to tell everybody a little bit about the marketplace?
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell.
We're selling scrolls, people. We're selling
We are
scrolls.
selling scrolls on ShroudMarketplace.com. Just go to crafting and go to consumables, and you can find teleports and recall scrolls by either myself, the non-fizzly kind, or you can get the fizzly kind from Laz's shop.
Just
but don't forget,
$4.99.
there are currently over 65 different players that have registered as vendors on Shroud Marketplace. A bunch of stuff was just added. So Prosperity Tools, another Village Pavilion. Don't forget, buy mine first before Stage or Stinky Sewer Shop. Tools, Gray and Gold, all kinds of stuff. Do check it out. Don't forget, if you
Loads
have
of
things that you want to
virtue
sell
pets.
for cash, you can register for an account on Shroud Marketplace and then click on vendor registration, and you can start selling your stuff. Yay! But
Whoever's
don't forget,
playing
anything,
music is real choppy.
anything and everything game related can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace.
Did you realize what's going on out here?
Yes, there are
There's
tons
a
and
dragon
tons of
doing
stuff.
the time warp on the set here.
But-
and,
But there was a cat that jumped up into my lap, and he kind of missed, and so he latched onto my thigh a minute ago. So I am playing around with the all important. I am doing my job as the custodian of the pets and petting the cat. So don't forget, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Counts,
That's
game
just a
gold,
little
crowns of the
dragon.
obsidian to services, a little bit of everything. And it's actually time for us to thank the most important people around here, and that's you guys. Thank you for watching
You
out on
guys.
Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia.
Now,
We
this is
couldn't
a
do this
crock
shit
of
without you guys.
I can actually hear the music up here. Can't hear it sitting down 5 feet away, but I can hear it up in the hot air balloon. I love this shit, I tell you.
I think one of your headphones must be broken or something.
No,
I
no.
don't know.
It's that
But yeah,
selective sound crap when you move.
hey, it's all your fault. And Cat just took off underneath the bed.
Yeah, I'm stuck in a dragon wing.
It's all good. Jump down. You can do it. So thank you guys for watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. We couldn't do this shit without you guys, and we do it for you guys. Don't forget, half the fun is hanging out with us in Discord or
And on the
in
lot.
game.
Where else are you going to
And
see
on the lot,
dragons
yeah.
and owl's head or vortex llamas or PvP
Yeah, all kinds of
versus
stuff,
the
yeah.
devs? All sorts of great stuff happening. Of course, yeah, we are running late. But of course, that's what makes this show great. We have no script. We
Yay.
got to get out of here, folks. So we'll be back with more. Don't forget to tune into the Telethon today. Spend $5. Get yourself a bunch of goodies and check out. I'm telling you, this is one you ain't going to want to miss. So we're going to be back tomorrow. We'll be bringing you a recap and more right here on NBNN. So stay tuned. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Broke it.
Broke it.
Broke it.
Dead
Yay.
Dead dragon.